Hello, hello. Today, I want to talk about one of the most powerful and destructive storms of the 2005 hurricane season. Hurricanes can reshape entire regions in a matter of hours, and Hurricane Emily is a perfect example of how quickly a storm can grow and how far its impacts can spread. Hurricane Emily was absolutely devastating to the regions of the Caribbean, Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, northeastern Mexico, and finally southern Texas. This tragic storm directly claimed the lives of 17 individual people, with another five dying indirectly due to its after effects. It holds a record as being the first ever hurricane to reach Category 5 within the Atlantic basin. A hurricane needs very specific conditions to form. These include warm water, low wind shear, low pressure, converging winds, and many thunderstorms that collide together. Hurricane Emily formed due to a tropical wave off the coast of Africa with warm waters and high winds in the Atlantic Ocean. Thunderstorms began to form. These thunderstorms slowly organized into a low pressure system within a perfect temperature range and wind pattern, eventually developing into a tropical depression on July 11, 2005, then becoming a tropical storm, and later Hurricane Emily. The fastest wind speeds reached 162 miles per hour on July 16, making it the earliest forming Category 5 hurricane in the Atlantic Ocean. Some governments that had been tracking the storm's progress issued warnings of the storm possibly becoming a hurricane. In Grenada, which had only been hit 10 months prior by Hurricane Ivan, authorities declared a state of emergency, and Hurricane Emily officially formed on July 12, 2005. Roughly 44,000 people evacuated Cozumel in the Yucatan Peninsula, while 60,000 were moved to shelters. 2 days later, the hurricane hit the coast of Grenada as a Category 1 storm. As it passed along Grenada's coast, Emily picked up ferocity, eventually reaching a Category 5 before striking Cozumel and the Yucatan Peninsula as a Category 4. No deaths occurred in these areas due to mass evacuations, but widespread power outages and destruction took place. Emily then made landfall in Mexico as a Category 3 hurricane, and then finally, on July 21, 2005, Hurricane Emily dispersed over Mexico and left extensive damage behind. These included nearly $632 million in property damage, the destruction of 80 to 90% of homes in the community of Langua Madre, and the displacement of 90,000 people. Major flooding affected multiple regions. Haiti and Jamaica also suffered from serious winds and rain, resulting in flooding and the majority of the storm's deaths. Overall, Emily caused over 1 billion US dollars in damages and led to 22 separate individual deaths. This hurricane demonstrates the immense power of such storms and how, even early in the year, they can form. It highlights the importance of vigilance, monitoring warning signs, and preparing in advance to predict and minimize the impact of the hurricane. In the end, Hurricane Emily stands as a reminder of how quickly the weather can turn and how important preparation truly is. By studying storms like this, we can better understand the dangers they pose and work toward keeping more communities safe in the future.